What's up, y'all? Thanks for stopping by the Surge T channel. I am Surge T. And tonight's video, I'll be doing my rundown and thoughts on Smackdown for the 8th of October 2021. I was disappointed in Smackdown. I couldn't give a fuck about it. I fast forwarded through a lot of it because it just seems like it's redundant. This is the after draft thing, right? This is the season premiere. And I didn't care. We started off with the contract signing for the SmackDown Women's title match at Crown Jewel, hashtag or, slash, unslash, or quote unquote, whatever, blood money. I'm just thinking that I am not going to watch this match. Why? Because I'm not watching the damn pay-per-view. I'm sick and tired of those pay-per-views that they have in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Like I said, I've said it time and again in the past. I'm tired of seeing that royal family in the damn front row not giving a fuck. They fucking suck. I'm sick of that shit. It's like, yeah, you're going to get money from that place simply because the money. And ain't because you want those guys to have a thing in there, have them host a pay-per-view. Knowing the things that they do. I'm not going to get into it. Give me a break. And a big time back, or big time overrated miss thing there, talks, and then it gets out of hand, and Bianca goes to KOD, Sasha and Becky, but somehow Becky, or sorry, Sasha, gets away. Becky swings Sasha, and swings Becky, and it hits Sasha. She falls on the table, and then Becky gets KO'd onto Sasha through the table. We get it. The same spot. Something goes out of awry with a contract signing. Okay. Now, Ray and Dominic backstage are talking, and Ray is included in the opening round of the King of the Ring tournament that starts on SmackDown. Is going to continue on Raw. Raw got their entrance, and SmackDown does. That's how the bracket is. Left side SmackDown, the right side is Raw. And of course, like I said, he goes against Sami Zayn. And then we found out that King Nakamura relinquished his crown earlier on Twitter. And now he wants to be referred to as Intercontinental Champion Nakamura. It was very, very good of him. Honorable, I guess you can say, because he says that why we're going to have two kings. I'm not going to be king anymore. Because Baron Corbin, like I said, he won the last tournament that happened, 30 years ago? I don't know. Is this thing really going to even matter? And of course, like I said, this thing's going to the finals are also going to take place at Crown Jewel. Another match that might be interesting, and I'm going to miss it because I'm not watching that fucking pay-per-view. And we talk about how 1985 was when it all kicked off, the inaugural King of the Ring tournament. And in this match, Zayn wins with a fruit roll-up. I've always said that, how so many roll-ups. It's always a roll-up every time, a roll-up victory. They should get a damn sponsor with fruit roll-up, because why not? It's always a roll-up. But then you have Dominic going out there that doesn't even look like he even is concerned with his dad. So they're obviously making it blatantly obvious, I should say, that he's gonna turn on his dad in the future. You can tell. Sami Zayn's always in his ear telling him he's even better than his dad. Really. And then Sami faces the winner of Cesaro and Finn Balor. And then we see that Raw will have Kofi versus Jinder and Woods versus Ricochet. Kofi's going against a jobber, and Woods is going against a jobber. So let me see. It's going to be a New Day thing where both of them will face each other next week. After we'll face each other in the next round, and then I see that Xavier Woods will probably win King of the Ring. So that way they'll kind of give him a singles accolade. Because look at Big E, look at Kofi, both current and or former WWE champions. And then we see Rollins. Who the fuck cares? I am so annoyed with him, I don't care what he said. I fast forward that shit. I'm sick and tired of his stupid laugh. Like I've said in the past, I honestly think that because Bayley was gone and WWE liked when she was annoying and laughing, so they gave that to a gimmick to, to what's his face. to Rollins. Even we saw Becky Lynch actually laugh like that one time. Well, is there something that you can't do that mimics your fucking husband or fiance, whoever he is, to her? I know he's the father of her kid, but is he a fiance? Are they married? And I don't give a fuck if any of y'all see this and then you don't want to call me out. Oh, this guy fucking complains a lot. Who gives a fuck? If it's something that I'm going to complain about, I'm going to complain about it. Like Triple H one time said that he's tired of the people that complain about WWE or NXT or whatever. And I'm going, well, if you have a bad product, you put something out that's going to be there. What, you don't want to have criticism? We can't complain. We have to like everything that you guys put out there. You guys can't grow without criticism. It's like somebody raising a kid and not sparing the rod. They say spare the rod, you spoil the child. That's right. If you don't discipline them, you don't tell them what to do, these kids are going to be rotten. And a lot of kids in this generation nowadays are rotten. They don't, because they're not being, given criticism or raising them right, telling them what's right and wrong. Oh, okay, so we can't complain when there's something wrong with the out there. SmackDown sucked this week, just like Raw, maybe worse, and that is like an accomplishment. Really good on you, WWE. You actually put out a worse SmackDown, making SmackDown worse than Raw. That's a great accomplishment. Double thumbs up to you. Now, Zelina Vega is looking to become the winner of the first ever Queen's Crown tournament. She wants to be the first winner. She wants to be referred to in the same lights as Alexander the Great and Cleopatra and who else? I forgot who else she said. And then Toni Storm comes out and says she wants to be regarded like by Bruce Springsteen and Madonna and Joan Jett. And I go, are they? I guess you can call them royalty when it comes to music. Well, what kind of analogy is that? Comparison? They're not royalty. At least Zelina Vega had it kind of right with thing. It was Cleopatra and Alexander the Great. And was that the one that she said? I think so. But Zelina Vega's a loser. Oh, she won last week, and this week her opponent is Toni Storm. And before I go on with the match, the brackets are like this: Toni versus Zelina. Then we have Liv versus Carmella again with that matchup. Yeah, Doudrop versus Natalia, and Dana Brooks versus Shayna Baszler. Those last two matches are going to be happening on Raw. I see Doudrop winning. And Dana Brooke and Shayna Baszler. Let me guess who's going to win that. I'll leave you guys hanging with that, because you know who's going to win that match. And in the end, we see a code red by Zelina Vega. And while she isn't a loser, in fact, she's on a win streak right now. And this finals will also be held at Crown Jewel. Yet another match that I'm not going to see. Fuck you, you stupid ass. Always telling me something. Oh, update this, update that. Now, Roman Reigns is a 403 days, as reigning Universal Champion. I don't care what he had to say. I fast forwarded it, and I didn't even know what the fuck he brought up or talked about. Could be the same thing. Acknowledge me. Roman Reigns says, "Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to smash them. I'm going to stack them. I'm going to do this, do that." Same old thing I'm saying every week. Like CM Punk on AEW says the same thing every fucking week and doesn't wrestle. Well, he did wrestle this week. Same old thing. Is there anything else that he said? Am I right? And again, he's involved in the match, defending his title against Brock Lesnar, and I'm not going to see that match. You're wasting a lot of things that would be great, but you're going to waste it at Crown Jewel. Now, Liv and Carmella, this match is overdone. I am tired of this rivalry, but I still love Liv. But they do her dirty, they do her wrong, and they let Carmella win. Boo. Why? Now, as if I have to care about this, Mace is on his own on SmackDown because he got split from T-Bone or T-Bar or T-Bone Steak, or whoever that guy, Dominic Dijakovic's name is now. And he's in a league of his own. Yeah, he is. The League of Losers. And speaking of which, Happy Corbin is up next. And I am up to fast forward through this as well. I caught the end, and KO is beat down again. Fuck, man. KO just leave WWE. Keeps being rumored. That's the rumor lately. How about you just head to AEW already? Kevin Steen, huh? Be that guy and fucking fuck up everybody in the damn AEW and beat the fuck out of everybody. Be that machine that you used to be. AEW definitely needs him. WWE doesn't give a fuck about him. He's been ridiculed and talked shit about by Vince McMahon for the longest time, saying that he's too fat. Look at that belly. Look at that thing like that. But my thing is though that he carries it well and he knows how to use it. And he moves like he's a cruiserweight. Who gives a fuck about how big he is? There's a lot of wrestlers who is more bigger than he is, and none of them get a complaint. And there was a rumor about what's his name? Who's his name? Oh, Bronson Reed. They were saying there was rumors that Vince McMahon was saying that that guy's fat. Why is he here? Or something like that. And I guess he got his wish because they released him. He's gonna be a beast and a monster for another promotion. I don't know where he's at right now, but hopefully he makes his way towards AEW or New Japan or to Impact. Someone that can appreciate somebody but the talent of Bronson Reed. But he needs to go. Go! Before it's too late. But they're having him beat every week. This was the same segment last week. It was a talk segment, and he did the same thing to KO. KO is that dumb that he's going to go down there and get beat up again. And then you see at the end how Corbin and Madcap, whatever thing, and they're laughing. I'm so tired of this bullshit. Why WWE do you have to have characters that go overboard when they laugh? It's like, do you want to annoy your fucking fan base and you want them to fast forward your shit? I wonder what the ratings is gonna be for SmackDown. This fucking segment sucked. It was the same thing as last week. I guess you guys want to be like Raw and rinse and repeat, right? Rinse and repeat, same matches, same things, same stuff happening. It made me want to like not even continue with with watching the show. And then here's another one, Naomi and Sonya. Speaking of the rinse and repeat, and they're still butting heads, and I want to headbutt a brick wall. And why? Because I'm tired. I'm tired of this forced feud. And then next week they face each other. Oh, you can wrestle next week or so. They're what do you call it? Naomi. Oh, who's my opponent? It's me. Smile on her face, like, you know what I mean? Like, ugh. I hope Naomi beats her ass, simply because she's picking on Naomi for no reason whatsoever. Like, it's like she forgets that what Naomi has done. It's stupid. And it's like she's not gonna wrestle next week. She's gonna have somebody debut, or it's gonna be somebody on the roster. She's gonna say, you think you're gonna wrestle me? No, you'll wrestle this person. And they're gonna keep stretching it out. Every week it's a different opponent. And it's not. She thinks it's Sonya Deville. I finally get her in the ring. Oh no, I gotta wrestle this person. That old gag, right? That old storyline. Same thing we've seen time and again. And then Finn Balor faces Cesaro, and I'm sorry, I love these two guys. I think they are both great, but I'm not interested in the tournament because the finals, like I said, are happening at Crown Jewel. And who wins? Finn Balor. Double drop kick, knocks Cesaro into the corner. He falls down on his back. He makes sure he scoots his way to give Finn Balor a direct shot. And he hits him with the coup de grace. And there's some assholes. People are saying that his coup de grace is weaker than... Who was that? Who was that guy that wrestled on AEW? Said, oh, his thing's better. At least he lands well. Okay, you tell me if Finn Balor lands well or not. You lay down and you have Finn Balor come down with double boots to your damn gut and tell me if that doesn't hit right. That's gonna fucking hurt. I've had like a what do you call it? A big heavy ball, one of those things that you practice with to stiffen up your right ear. Right? I've had that dropped on my thing and I couldn't breathe. So you imagine a human being, almost nearly 200 pounds, dropping on you. You tell me if that doesn't hit right or you don't feel it. Give me a break. Now, Becky Lynch signing the contract to her. He goes from that, Becky Lynch signing the contract finally. She even takes this contract and puts, shoves it into she gives it back really hard to to Adam Pearce. She goes, here you go, and she goes like that, and then hits him pretty low. I don't know if he was acting or did she actually hit him in the down below, give him a low blow inadvertently. You see Sonya Deville kind of laughed to herself, and I don't even know if that was even planned or acted. I think she actually went like, oh shoot, she actually hit him. No, she didn't mean it, But we go from that to her annoying husband, fiance. Like I said earlier, what is Rollins to Becky? I don't know, baby daddy. We know that for sure. And because I ain't watching anything Rollins, so I fast forwarded through this segment. Match, whatever. I did that too. It wasn't, it was just a segment. And as I was fast forwarding, you see these stupid looks and smiles and whatever from his face. I'm going, this motherfucker is so annoying. Talented in the ring, I'm not gonna take that away from him, but he fucking sucks as a damn in ring, promo or whatever. He's just annoying. It is. But I did catch the last part, and they're just beating the shit out of Rollins, and I'm happy. I'm so fucking glad. I'm like, go ahead, man, beat the fuck out of him, all that shit. I'm hearing Hell in a Cell. I guess that's what was proposed during annoying Rollins' promo. So he's supposed to accept it? They're gonna drag that on until next week when there's only like a few. Isn't next week already thing upcoming, or is it a couple of weeks? Right, that's going to be Crown Jewel. They're just drag it on. They're gonna drag it on and drag it on and drag it on until we're like tired of the damn premise of it and the promise of the match and whoever. Don't care. SmackDown sucked a big one. I don't care. It was worse than Raw. And like I said earlier, that is a major accomplishment there, SmackDown, WWE. Nothing I could have ever said would have been worse than Raw. But here you go. You're just taking SmackDown and bringing it down to the level of Raw. SmackDown was regarded as the A show by a lot of the fans. The F show, that being Raw. Well, here you are. Wow, can't believe it. Wow. But then again, I should believe it because WWE doesn't give a fuck when it comes to their wrestling or program, whatever. Keep fucking around, man, and AEW is going to surpass you and go forward. And I'm not saying that as a AEW mark. I like both, promotions. Raw and WWE and AEW. I love WWE, of course, longer than AEW because AEW has only been in existence for about 2-3 years. But I know I have some asshole with no views, no content, and no subscribers, and no avatar is gonna call me out. It's calling me out. You'll call me an AEW asshole or whatever like that. No, I'm not. I like all wrestling. If I could watch every promotion out there from New Japan to Impact to ROH, if I could watch them also as well, I would watch them too. Because I'm all around. I am a wrestling fan. I'm not just a WWE fan or an AEW fan or a New Japan fan or a thing. I like everything when it comes to wrestling. I'll watch clips from New Japan and clips from Impact just to see what's going on. And Impact has a lot of good things going on sometimes when I watch it. Maybe I'll try to watch it in the future. I don't know. Maybe I'll combine SmackDown and Rampage. Put those things together, and on Tuesdays, whatever, I can do Raw and fucking NXT, and maybe in Thursday I can do NXT UK and Dynamite. That way I could probably even do a comparison show where I'm comparing these 6 shows on 3 different evenings, and then maybe I could then include Impact. I think Impact on YouTube. I think their thing they show it every Tuesday. I think I'm mistaken, but like I said, I'm just gonna move on, and I'm just gonna end this video. So for those of you who stopped by and checked it out, I appreciate it. And those of you who don't agree, I don't give a fuck. But anyway, thanks for watching my video, and for those of you who stopped by and checked it out, I appreciate it. And in closing, as always, take care.